One thing is what I would say, appreciated is this special connection that wine people in Italy have to their vocazione that goes beyond business. I learned that wine is not just a way to be together with people, but it can also produce lasting friendships. I mean, those are the most important things I learned. And I think I've also incorporated a set of values that I've taken and really absorbed, I think, into my own life. I'll give you an example. I think that with wine, respecting nature, respecting consumers, respecting workers, I think with all of that, wine is going to be okay.
Welcome to Open Bars TV. Wine people drop by. We hit a record, sometimes pour a glass, and then see where the conversation goes.
Alrighty, hello, my name's Stevie Kim, and here, Open Bar Stevie. My first guest, this is a pilot series, is, hello, Robert Camuto. He came to see me today, so I said, why don't we try the pilot series for Open Bar, saying I will be doing this for some time, because I had broken my ACL and meniscus, and I underwent surgery, and as you can see, it was very successful, and now it's just, I'm going to have not go around very much, but see more people here. So our guest, Robert Camuto, our wine friend. So we are bringing in the 2026 in a big way, not just with my surgery, but there are a lot of things going on. What is going on with you, Robert?
Well, what's going on with me is after 12 years of writing my column.
12 years?
12 years. Called Robert Camuto Meets at winespectator.com. That is coming to a close in 2 months. And
So what does that mean? It's coming to a close? Like your column will not
My column will
continue.
not be. Robert Camuto Meets will not be on Wine Spectator.
Okay.
I hope to continue that relationship with the Wine Spectator, but it's going to free up a lot of time for me to work on my other projects. So, in a way, it's kind of bittersweet because, one thing is ending. I've met so many fantastic people, winemakers, and mostly in Italy, but also France, Spain, and I've had a complete freedom to write about what I wanted to write about. But after so much time, as George Harrison said, all things must pass.
So tell us, what are the new plans? So maybe you'll continue to write, however, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, that's what I do. I hope to continue to write about wine, about food, and absolutely about Italy. I mean, I live here. I've been here 10 years.
Wow, 10 years already?
10 years already. Continue to live here, not going anywhere. And I have a lot of projects in Italy and things that I think need a lot of work to do. I'm working on my next book with the working title called The Beauty of Work, which branches out from the fields of wine and food that I'm most comfortable with and goes into all these other areas of craft in Italy that are really under pressure in this kind of global technical economy that we're facing now. And I think they're all things that are worth fighting for, whether it's like traditional stone carving, weaving, silk making, so many of these.
So not necessarily about wine.
No.
Okay.
No, because I think, at some point it's all the same. These are all the things that make living in Italy worthwhile and that make Italy so fantastic and interesting. And I think sometimes wine gets a lot of attention, food gets a lot of attention because on a daily basis, everybody eats and many of us drink wine on a daily basis. But these are also things that, I think are really worth preserving, talking about, and cultivating excellence.
So over these 12 years, what are some of the things or one article you wish you had written that you weren't able to write? you didn't get a chance to do so?
I've been pretty much able to write about everything. I know down in Molise is a place I've been wanting to get to.
Oh yeah, you have to go.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I want to go there, and this dovetails perfectly into my branching out and opening my mind. Did you know that the oldest bell foundry in the world is in Molise?
Yes, because
you did
I
know
actually
that.
yes, because
Yes.
I have one of those bells.
Fantastic.
Actually, I think the kids from the office, they hid it because every time I would ring it to get their
Yeah.
attention, and I think I don't know where it is anymore.
Yeah.
But it was Di Maio Norante. He gave me that with this because that's what he does.
Yeah.
He has the most fabulous kitchen. It's amazing. It's like a real Italian nugget of Molise that you will love, and they will hosting you with like amazing, amazing dishes.
Yes. And so what I wanted to tell you is in this bell foundry, it's the first one that was like authorized with the stamp of the Vatican. I mean, they make these things
Yes,
that are heavier than
yes.
cars. And I want to tell you some other news. Something I'm doing tonight for the first time. I'm going to school. Going
Oh, my
back to
goodness.
school.
What kind of school? To learn Italian?
No, it's in Italian. I already take Italian lessons. I've been doing that for quite a while.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. No, it's a bell ringing school.
Bell ringing.
The
What do you mean?
Scuola
Like,
Campanaria Veronese. And there's a specific kind of bell ringing that's particular to Verona. Like you notice in the Duomo, it takes 10 of these church bells.
right?
And there's 20 towers in Verona that do this style of ringing.
But why in the world would you, like, are you interested in doing something like that? Because you're interested in, like, actually ringing these bells?
Yes, it's a very complicated system because you have to pull. It's fascinating to see. They do these concerts with them, and this weekend for the Mozart Festival, there's going to be one at San Giorgio in Braida, which is where this 250-year-old system of bell ringing existed. And what they do is they pull the bell up into this vertical position, and they call out these numbers, and each one of 10 people pulls on their cord, and it goes boing, like that. Bong, bong, bong. And it's all tuned to these musical scales. Super fascinating. And the reason why I'm doing it is a reason that is very familiar to wine people. It's terroir. All of this stuff is part of the terroir to me.
Do you know how to say terroir in Italian?
Territorio?
Nope.
Terroir.
No.
Terroir.
It's actually vocazione.
Ah,
We're writing a book with Scienza about this, so what the difference between terroir and vocazione. So you'll have to stay tuned for that one as well. So before we close, Robert,
Yes.
okay, in these 12 years, what are the 5 things you learned about Italian wine?
one thing is what I really, I would say, appreciated is this special connection that wine people in Italy have to their vocazione that goes beyond business. Number 2, I learned that wine is not just a way to be together with people, but it can also produce lasting friendships. I mean, those are the most important things I learned. And I think I've also incorporated a set of values that I've taken and really absorbed, I think, into my own life. I'll give you an example. I think that with wine, respecting nature, respecting consumers, respecting workers, I think with all of that, wine is going to be okay, because I think there's been a lot of discussion about crises and communication.
Yeah, and you wrote an article, recent article that I would like everyone to maybe go have a read, the recent article on Spectator.
That was called How Vino Can Save Us.
Yes, how vino can save us. What about dry January? What are your thoughts about dry January? And then we'll close.
Well, what I wrote in the article is I think dry January is a little bit of an exaggeration and kind of like we would say from a European standpoint, an Anglo-Saxon thing. You get smashed during the holidays and then it's like, that's enough. I write in this article more about the rhythm of Italian life, of, Christmas time is a month of festivities. And then after that, things go back to normal. I mean, we spent Christmas week here, and every day was aperitivo,
Yep.
aperitivo, but always with people, always in a social context. And so now things are back to normal until Carnival. Maybe we get a little crazy again. And then, tapers off before Easter in Italy. So it's about the rhythm of Italian life and what we can learn from it, and not being so black and white that this month is dry and this month is wet and this month is this and that.
Okay, excellent. Alrighty, so we are looking forward to getting some updates. When next time he pops by, we will have another session with Robert Camuto, breaking news. He will discontinue his column, Robert Camuto Meets.
But you'll be able to find me on Substack and on my website. I'm going to be writing a post called Italy Matters.
Italy Matters. Have you started your Substack series already?
It's in process.
Okay, so look out for that, and we will be updating you soonest. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.